Counting down to first pitch in the East Bay. The Mariners and the A's are next. Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the O.Co Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL West matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. They'll be opposed by a former All-Star, the hard-throwing left-hander Scott Kazmir. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Willie Bloomquist makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. One away.
In the second spot tonight, the designated hitter,
Brad Miller will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
What game are you watching?
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Wow. He can't believe it out there on the mound. I mean, these last 3 pitches, they have all missed by inches.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Robinson Cano will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
He's running towards second. Grounded foul. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Hit softly to the right side. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's a scoreless first inning for Scott Kazmir. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. Scott Baker will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Craig Gentry will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletics, designated hitter, Craig Gentry.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first by Bloomquist, and there's one away.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. You'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a rocket to third, and into left field for a one-out hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so you could very well be on the move here.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runners on first with one down. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Brandon Moss will get his first opportunity now. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
And you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period. And that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put them up 1-0.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Hard able to get this one in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Sometimes when you're aggressively minded at the plate, you don't always have to get a strike to hit the ball hard. I mean, I don't think this pitch is even in the strike zone, but he still manages to square it up well and drive it for a base hit.
Josh Reddick will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly and the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
John Jaso, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 2 and the Mariners nothing. Corey Hart will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago.
Let's go A's! All right, A's! Yeah, hope now. Let's go A's! Woo!
In there, strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Hart as he's in trouble now, down 0-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Justin Smoak will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Franklin Gutierrez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded to third. Callaspo for 1 on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Jed Lowry will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Gets a piece of it as it's rolled foul to the left. Here comes a 1-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Here's a ground ball heading for Smoak over at first base. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Alberto Callaspo will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Morrison is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Craig Gentry will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's one hit towards the hole, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Coco Crisp will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
There goes Gentry into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Josh Donaldson will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. A sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Gutierrez puts it right on the money. He is out at home plate. A's strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Kyle Seager will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Now the first pitch. a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lowry to play this one at short. Over to his left, he's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Logan Morrison comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Batting ninth, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
Oh, man, are you crazy? Come on, Athletic.
A look at Morrison. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. And here's a ball hit in the air. Quillaspo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Willie Bloomquist will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Good fastball there by Kazmir. 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And Kazmir a look to first here, and the runner back safely. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. He'll flip it over to Kiospo for the force, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. They trail it here 2-0. Brandon Moss makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in. He singled his first time around.
52, Yoenis Cespedes.
And this ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Josh Reddick will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Gutierrez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're up 2-0. Brad Miller will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The designated hitter, Brad Miller.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Line hard, but foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Robinson Cano will dig in now. The starting second baseman for the American League in last July's All-Star game. Cano waits on the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Corey Hart will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Corey Hart.
Let's go!
Kazmir pulls the string on a dandy changeup. It's 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
Fast ball! Sit him down!
Swing and a liner towards second. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right
First
here.
baseman number
I don't know if
17,
he heard an "I got it"
Justin
or what, but
Smoak.
this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Justin Smoak will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Get to, get to!
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here we go, turn 2!
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Something's on!
And Kazmir a look to first here, and a dive, but he's back in there. Three and 0 now. Looks like the error may be affecting him after all.
You know, I think it is. You go 3-0 to the next guy, now things are starting to slowly get away from you.
In there, 3-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Double play kill stand and you know! Right!
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning. So this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3 and 2.
Franklin Gutierrez will take his cuts now. And that's taken for strike 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, sort of a protective swing there as he got on top of this baseball. But the net result is that at least he's able to move these other runners up 90 feet, albeit now with 2 outs.
Kyle Seager will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
And you know, that's all it takes. Just one little lapse in concentration. And this ball kicks off his glove and bounces far enough away that it's going to allow that runner to come in and score from third base to tie this thing up.
Hitters count 2-0. And this one finds the corner for strike 1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager, and it gives the M's a 4-2 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Logan Morrison will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Logan Morrison.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Cespedes is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Seattle leads this one 4-2. John Jaso will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Sean Jaso.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a foul pop behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. First pitch coming. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. A payoff pitch one more time. Here's Cano now at second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alberto
Callaspo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Swing and a bouncing ball to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Mike Zunino will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Reddick is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number one.
The batter, number 8.
Willie Bloomquist will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. There's the good fastball from Kazmir. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Brad Miller will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Here we go.
Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, he hasn't earned it.
Fouled back. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Okay, calm yourself.
The batter, number 22. Second
Robinson Cano will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch. Now, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Cespedes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Mariners leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Craig Gentry will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Coco Crisp waits on deck.
Come on. Here we go.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Coco Crisp will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he thought of taking third here, too?
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Awfully good start to the inning right here. You get the leadoff man into second base, and they'll just switch spots as he's chased home on the RBI double.
Josh Donaldson will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Coco leads from second. Now the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And he's set down, one away.
Yeah, he might have thought about going to third for just a split second there. But with nobody out, I think the smart decision was to go ahead and take that out at first base. And that's exactly what he did.
Brendan Moss will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. A man at third with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
Come on.
Ready with the 2-1. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Well onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third.
Well, baseball can be a cruel game sometimes. Here he does everything right out there on the mound, but this still is going to wind up as an infield single. And more important to him, it's also going to tie this ball game up.
Yoenis Cespedes will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Stay out of the double play. Come on, big hit here, eh?
Runner goes for second, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he lays off for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Runner at first here, one man out. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing earlier in the game, which was getting ahead of guys and throwing a lot of strikes.
Let's go, A's! Come on, A's!
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
The 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Let's go now! Base hit here!
Runners on first with one down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
And it looks like these past couple of innings he's trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And it looks like he's going to make a move. That'll do it for Scott Baker. So he'll depart in the fifth with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. James Paxton is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Josh Reddick will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Come on!
A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. First and second now, one man out. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Lays off 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Boy, good patience to lay out the cutter there. 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate, but was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
John Jaso is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And the recovery attempt will not be in time, as now the question becomes, how hard did that hit him?
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Jed Lowry will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Gutierrez is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5 innings complete, and we are tied for... Corey Hart will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Corey Hart.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. In there for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Justin Smoke will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Donaldson down the line. It's a fair ball.
Maybe a little question of whether this was going to stay fair or not, but you see, this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to spell the end of the evening for Scott Kazmir. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Eric O'Flaherty will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Eric O'Flaherty.
Franklin Gutierrez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a ground ball to short. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Kyle Seager will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And this is fouled straight back. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Logan Morrison will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the sixth. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Stop him right here.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Alberto Callaspo will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th.
Second baseman,
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
The 3-0 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Craig Gentry will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Coco Crisp will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field. A 2-out single.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
Josh Donaldson will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Coco gets his lead. Here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
All right, let's go.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And there goes Coco. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Luke Gregerson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Luke Gregerson.
Mike Zunino will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Zunino.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Willie Bloomquist will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Brad Miller will dig in. He singled his last time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And a slider here, but he stays with it and bangs it into center field for a base hit.
This is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives this one for a solid base hit.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Cano waits on the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In there, and it's even at 1. Two and 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now. Makeup call there?
Well, I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Two pitch on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Corey Hart will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains tied at 4. Danny Farquhar will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Danny Farquhar.
Josh Donaldson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Now batting, first baseman,
Brandon Moss will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
All right, Brandon.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the seventh. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And that misses for ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, no.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Josh Reddick will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run home run here for Josh Reddick, and it's now 6-4.
Oh, hard to pick a better spot than this to come up with your first home run of the year. This is a location mistake, pure and simple, and he doesn't miss it. He drives this one over the wall to give his guys the lead.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Seattle,
bullpen now, and they'll
number
make a move for the left-hander here.
Perfect.
John Jaso will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch to him. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the A's 6 and the M's 4. Sean Doolittle will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Sean Doolittle.
Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Justin Smoke.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Franklin Gutierrez will step in, a base hit in his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fouled straight back. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Kyle Seager will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. First offering on the way. Hey now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Score remains steady at 6-4. Jed Lowry will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Alberto Callaspo will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Cano for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Craig Gentry will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now you just think back to that double play ball. Not for that, this might very well have been a run.
Coco Crisp will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4.
All right, make it count. Get it out of here.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, you get the 2-out hit. Now he's in scoring position after the wild pitch. It just goes to show you how quickly things can get away from you if you're not careful.
just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They still lead it 6-4.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
save
for the
situation now as they turn it over to their closer, Jim Johnson.
Jim Johnson.
Logan Morrison will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Logan Morrison.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
And now we'll have a pinch hitter forthcoming as the left-handed hitting Andy Chavez has grabbed a bat to loosen up in the on-deck circle. First pitch coming. And here's a cold strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Three and one now as that misses down and in.
And with just a 2-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's having trouble throwing strikes.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, I mean, that's not going to help things.
Michael Saunders will come on now and pinch run here.
Michael Saunders.
Willie Bloomquist will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Gets this one down. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Oh, and with two guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Brad Miller will be the batter, and he'll have a great chance to perhaps tie things up here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Oh. That was taking a big risk. You've got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business, and he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner's just able to slide by safely.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Corey Hart will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. swing and a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Outside, 2-1. It's been much harder work than I think he anticipated.
Yeah, he came in here trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it at all.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Not exactly a lockdown ninth inning, but they wind up stranding the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first to preserve the victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here, 6-5. Good night from Oakland.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Mariners, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.